I've gained over 300,000 subscribers in the last 30 days by making just 3 YouTube shorts. This is the fastest subscriber growth my channel has ever experienced, and in this video I'll be breaking down exactly how I did it and also giving you a couple of tips and tricks that you could potentially try yourself. So let's just jump straight into some analytics. I've known for a few years now that anytime you make a video that is about subscribers in some way, for example, which of my subscribers has the most subscribers, you will gain a disproportionately high number of subscribers just because you're literally planting the idea of subscribing into the viewer's head over and over. So for example, this which of my subscribers has the most subscribers video got 1.6 million views and gained 56,000 subscribers. Whereas this other video of mine that was not about subscribers got the same number of views but only gained 6,000 subscribers compared to 50,000. So now let's talk about my first YouTube short. I saw this graph a while ago. It was created by a fella called Max Data, and it shows that I once had more subscribers than Mr. Beast. So I knew if I was to react to this graph in a comedic manner and turn it into a beautiful YouTube short, it would have potential to go viral because Mr. Beast's in the title, and it would hopefully get me a lot of subscribers because it's a video about subscribers. So that's exactly what I did. It's only 20 seconds. Let's watch a bit of the short. It's 2012. Mr. Beast makes his YouTube channel, sticks at around 25 subscribers. Nice and intense build-up music. 6 months later, I make my YouTube channel, and I'm instantly way more successful. Watch time's rolling. Subscribers before he even got to 1,000, and now I've got like well over 150k, and he just hit 2,000. He's starting to get a little bit quicker now, but something's about to happen. Way ahead, and then right. Okay. Right. Cool. That's it. That's the short. As simple as that. So I knew this short would do well because it would just be fantastic for audience retention. People like watching numbers go up, and because everyone that watched the short would know the outcome before it happened, they're all going to sit and wait for Mr. Beast to take over, which led to very high watch time. You can see that the start watch time due to people watching more than once is 192%, which is the highest starting retention I've ever seen on one of my videos. So yes, this retention graph trickles down just like all retention graphs, but you can see that it doesn't go below 100% until right towards the end, and we finish off on an impressive 94. So of course, with audience retention like that, YouTube's gonna push it all over the place, and we got 13 million views, which is amazing. It's now like one of my most viewed videos on this whole channel. But the question is, how many subscribers did I gain from this 29-second short? Presumably, it is quite a few, seeing as we got so many views. The video is about subscribing, and a lot of empathetic people will end the video feeling kind of sorry for me. And I am more than happy to take a bunch of pity subscribers, and that's exactly what happened. 85.7 thousand. One 29-second video that I recorded in literally 3 minutes gained almost enough subscribers to earn its own silver play button. That is mental. It also earns £600, which for a short is pretty good. But I'm not making shorts to make money. I'm making shorts to grow my channel, and also because it's kind of fun to mess with. But this is where things get interesting, because this video suddenly exploding about a month ago seemed to create a catalyst across my entire channel. Let's move on to short number 2.
PewDiePie's 100 million play button was given to me in January 2022.
Okay, cool. Very interesting.
His name is right on the back.
Immediately, within 4 seconds, we've captured the audience's attention. Is that really PewDiePie's 100 million play button? But you're not PewDiePie. How did you get it? I guess I'll keep watching to find out.
PewDiePie reached 100 million subscribers in August 2019.
And then
in September
I
2019,
throw a load of info at them.
Million play button. A couple of weeks later, the red crystal centerpiece broke. In June 2020, the briefcase the award came in ended up on eBay. And obviously, I'm the guy that bought it.
Okay, we don't need to watch anymore, but basically it's a short talking about PewDiePie getting his award and the award eventually ending up with me. Side note, I understand that not everyone has access to a PewDiePie 100 million play button in order to use to grab the attention of shorts viewers, but the principles are the same. And side note, I'm really annoyed I used the wrong microphone in this short because it ends up doing really well and the audio sounds terrible. Listen to this.
In October 2021, PewDiePie sent his 100 million.
Anyway, you can see this short has 1.6 million views, so you already know that it did really well. But the analytics on this short are very interesting because this video was released 450 days ago. So why am I talking about it? So the video was released 28th of January 2021. It got 70,000 views. That's nice. Thanks, guys. We have a little slide along, and after a week, we were on 2.6 million. That's good. After 2 weeks, 3 million. Go on. Slide all the way over to a month. We're on 5 million. After 100 days, we are on about 6 million. That's epic. Skip forward another 100 days, and we've now made it to 11 million. Very nice. And then it kind of slowed down and sort of stuck for another 100 days at 11 million, and then another 100 days at 12 million. So the short's now 1 year, 32 days old, 12 million views. I'll take it. Thanks very much. But then a couple of weeks ago, when my Mr. Beast subscriber battle video started going viral, I guess the YouTube Shorts algorithm was like, hey, people are quite enjoying this short. Let's show those people his other shorts. And then this happened. A year after its upload, it literally went from 13 million all the way up to 30 million in the space of like a couple of weeks. That is ridiculous. This is my most viewed video by far. But hold on a second. Isn't it a video about PewDiePie's 100 million subscriber play button? That means it's talking about subscribers, and Jack's probably gonna gain a bunch of subscribers from it. Well, that's exactly what happened. Another 95,000 subscribers gained from one YouTube short that I made ages ago. And this weird graph where it just suddenly goes up can be seen across many of my YouTube shorts, but just to a less intense degree. Here's another example of an old short that suddenly started gaining more views. Now, when all of this was happening and my YouTube analytics were going crazy, I saw an opportunity. 95,000 subscribers from one YouTube short is delightful, but I bet I could beat that with a direct call to action. Now, if you don't know what a direct call to action is, it's basically when someone in a video goes, hey, by the way, while you're here, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Now, what's interesting is anytime you do that, about 30 to 40% of people go, ooh, how dare you ask me directly to subscribe to your channel for free so I can enjoy more free content. And they immediately slide away or they click away, whatever. So generally, a call to action will harm your audience retention. Here's an example. You can see this short was doing well, and at this point, I asked people to subscribe, and my audience retention plummeted quite a lot. And if your audience retention isn't very good, then YouTube are going to share the video with less people. So generally, you have to kind of be smart about it or just avoid it altogether. But I knew that as my videos were skyrocketing throughout the shorts algorithm, this was my opportunity. Because if I upload another YouTube short right now, it will just be pushed to a bunch more people than usual. So that's exactly what I did.
Mr. Jack Massey Welsh tweeted
That's Dan TDM.
Super cool.
Saying Jack's name? Who's this Jack guy? Well, Dan TDM knows him, so he must be worth watching. Let's keep going.
Custom 20 million subs award.
Marvel? I like Marvel. The Marvel Cinematic Universe. Let's keep watching.
After seeing my tweet, Dan tweeted YouTube asking where his 20 million award was, and then he also made a YouTube short about it, which
There's that build-up music. Something's coming.
Mine, bro.
Then JackSucksAtLife saw Dan TDM.
JackSucksAtLife? He's a famous person.
Million ages ago. I don't have one.
And even MatPat saw my tweet.
The zoom's in. It's really intense.
YouTube is willing to give us regular creators the same respect that they show those mega franchises.
People love being mad at stuff, by the way. So I knew this would do well.
I definitely agree that if YouTube's giving companies like Marvel and America's Got Talent 20 million subscriber play buttons, then they should be giving eligible YouTubers those awards as well.
This was it. This was my chance for a big fat call to action. If I've hooked people in enough to watch for the first 40 seconds, a lot of them are going to watch the last 10 seconds and see it through. And those that aren't still watched loads of the video, so hopefully the algorithm won't kick off too much at the dip in retention. So let's watch my direct call to action, because I tell you what, it is direct.
However, I'm nowhere near 20 million subscribers, so I can't really complain about it yet.
Here we
But
go.
I guess if all of you subscribed to this right now, then I would be able to pass 20 million, and then I could also mourn about not getting a 20
still
million
going.
subscriber play button. Please subscribe, please, 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 thank you.
Normally, that would be criminal in a YouTube short. Like, I didn't just say it quickly. I said, please, 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 and I whacked a bunch of subscribe animations all over the screen, which is exactly when the dip happened. Like, you can see here, if we watch it with the graph.
About it yet, but I guess if all of you subscribe
Oh,
to this
down
right
it goes.
now,
Down,
then I
down,
would
down,
be
down,
able to
down.
pass 20 million, and then
It's really interesting to see, isn't it? So because all of my other shorts were doing well when I released this, the video was immediately pushed to more people than usual, and you can see that after a week, we started really climbing, and after a couple of weeks, it started accelerating quite quickly. And so far, I've ended up on a very nice 6.3 million views. Now, keep in mind, my most popular YouTube short ever with 29 million views got 95,000 subscribers. How many subscribers do you think I gained with 5 times fewer views? Well, let me tell you, 142,000 7,000. That is absolutely crazy, and I am very glad I took 7 seconds to tell people to subscribe over and over. But it is worth noting that if you're going to attempt a call to action as intense as mine, you need to make sure you do it towards the end of the short, and you also need to make sure that your short is really good at keeping people's attention up to that point. And it helps if your other shorts are doing well at the time. A YouTube strategist called Paddy Galloway put together a load of data and found that the longer the YouTube short, the more likely that it will go viral, which obviously makes sense, but it is good to confirm, and that's exactly what happened with me. This short was 54 seconds long, and this one was like 45 seconds long. I understand, of course, that the topics of your own YouTube shorts will be different from mine, but I do hope you can replicate some of these methods in terms of structure and apply them to your own content. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you very much for subscribing to this channel. Alright, I'll see you later.